this week we're spending a little time with BMW's newest small crossover, and in BMW's attempt to fill every market void, we started with an X5 crossover SUV, then we went to an X3, slightly smaller, and now we're all the way down to the X1, which is, as you can tell, really small. This is the X1 xDrive 28i, part of BMW's insane naming system these days, but basically it means it has all-wheel drive, and this is the 4-cylinder model. Great turbocharged 4-cylinder, but let's start with the way it looks, really. This has the M Sport package, which adds another $3,000 to the price, but it does look good. It's a lot of performance design pieces, and you get a pretty aggressive front end. You get nice 18-inch wheels that have a M design. You get, you know, little things like sill plates with the M logo and some supposed to be enhanced ride control. Actually, it rides pretty stiff, to be honest, for what is basically a small little family runabout. But we do like, you know, the look. So it's got that going for it, but really it just, we're having a hard time getting over the size because we don't really know what this offers over a 3 Series wagon. And the back cargo area is pretty tight. Now, the interior is a mixed bag. We do like the materials, we like the design overall, we like the overall control placement. There's a few odd design cues though. iDrive can be frustrating. That little add-on cup holder, it kind of sticks out there into the passenger space. We could probably see a more elegant solution. The seats are pretty stiff too, and the second row seats are really stiff, very uncomfortable after an hour drive. So be warned on that. And like we said, it's pretty tight back here in the cargo area. This is, you can fold the seats, so you got that going for you, but you know, you can do that in a wagon as well. And it's just not very tall. The wheel wells intrude into the space, so it's not very wide if you're actually trying to get a big box in there. We have a Mazda 3 hanging around here, and I think it's actually easier to get the baby stroller and everything into the Mazda 3 hatch than it is this small crossover SUV. So, you know, a bit of a mixed bag on that front. It just doesn't quite make sense to us in that we would probably pick, for the price range this competes in, something either more fun to drive, like a wagon, or if we really needed to haul people and stuff, we'd be looking for something, you know, more along the traditional SUV lines. And now, as far as power goes, BMW has that down. This is that turbocharged 4-cylinder that rolled out a couple years ago. It's an absolutely great product. 240 horsepower, very little turbo lag, and it matches well with the 8-speed automatic and gets along very nicely. So, you know, a decent all-weather runabout with the all-wheel drive and everything. It's decent enough to drive. Steering is a little much. It actually comes down probably to the tire choice. This is running Pirelli tires, and we have a lot of concrete freeways here in Michigan, and this thing absolutely follows any graining on the road texture, and that can get quite annoying actually. Other than that, you've got the braking and the steering response that you'd expect in a BMW. Part of the problem also comes down to the pricing here. This starts at $32,000, which not bad at all. You're thinking, I'm getting a BMW for $32,000, but you know, these days BMW is getting worse than ever, it seems like, on options and add-ons. And I'm telling you, for $32,000, you're not getting much, because you've got to add things like a premium package. And you'd say, oh, a premium package, that's probably pretty good stuff. But no, in BMW speak, premium package gets you such cutting-edge luxuries as an interior mirror with a compass. Things like lumbar support. How about a universal garage door opener? Yes, you're even paying extra for keyless entry. You're paying extra for auto-dimming rear view mirror. These are all features that are standard on just about any Kia these days, and here you're paying extra for them. So yes, it starts at $32,000, but if you really want some luxury features, this one's optioned up to $46,000. And in that ball game, you're looking at a lot of really strong competitors, even from the domestic products these days. Things like the Cadillac SRX, things like the Lincoln MKX, things like that that offer more luxury, better ride quality, more comfortable seats, just as much style, more room for stuff and people, and really that's what it comes down to here. You've either got to forego the luxury and stay in that low 30,000 price range to make this a value, or you've got to add this all up and really wonder, should I have bought something else that satisfied my needs better? So just be careful. It's not that we don't recommend the X1, it's just, it's got to be right for you and what you want. So not to mention, this also runs up into the X3 price range. And the X3 is a pretty good product. We've reviewed that previously, so check that out. The X3 makes a little more sense to us. So just take a look, take your time, test drive this, and compare your options. But it is what it is. See if it fits your lifestyle.
Talk to me. Talk to me, Goose.
It almost ate me.